All right, boom. Here's another one. Juicy. Yeah, right. I got something called Tactical Enlightenment. Watch me. All right. Let's see how this goes. All right. Now I'm not nearly as good as this guy, but I do know it's nice to have multiple divisions, and I do know it's nice to have, especially archery. It's good to have two archery divisions, even though it is a little bit of micromanagement. I think it is for the best. All right. Now, two things that I realize in battle is the first is uh, archer volley, and the second is calvary. If you do not have a way to defend against either of those, you will get demolished immediately. Um, so when you spawn in, the first thing you have to look at is the terrain. That's something I've learned. You need to find cover from those fucking arrows. Or at least get your troops in a position to where they can fire at those archers. So, looking at the map, I think this is the same spot I just battled at, and there's not a lot of cover. Okay, I think what I did last time is I get these two. I have them in. Actually, let's start with one. Let's have uh, let's have them do a square formation. F5. All right, let's have them right here. Now the reason I'm doing this is because the troops usually spawn like right here-ish. And when they come over, they're going to try to come on this ledge right here. And what's going to happen is they're going to try to shoot with their arrows, but they can't. So my troops are right here, so they're going to be forced to fire at whatever's behind them. And in this case, it's going to be all of these guys. Let's place them right here. Now, the odds are actually very much in my favor because I don't even need to make a 2-to-1 ratio, a death ratio. All I need to do is some good defense, and then I'm chilling. With archers, you never want them to stand close, I noticed. So I have to make them loose. And then I need my second one. Okay, I need these guys to be a little wider. And I need them like 3 deep. And then I want to see if I can fit my 5th division inside of this square right here. I know what you're thinking, why not just make one big square? Well, because if I have an outer division that forms a square and an inner division, I can have them move on the go. If one part gets broken through, I can have this inner division move and cover that flank. And when cavalry comes rushing in, they're just going to rush from all sides. They don't care. Never form a shield wall if you're going to get rushed from all sides, even at the risk of volley fire. So, let's put these guys in a square. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to... Let's make them too wide. That should be good. Oh man, I hate when they do that. Just cooperate. Are you serious? I just need them to... Why does it do that? I can't get them to form a square. I just want it to face a particular direction. Why is that so difficult? Ah, finally. Alright, that should be good. That's perfect. Alright, Cav. I'm gonna have them... I don't know, I might have them do the same thing. I do want them protecting a flank, though. I just don't know where they're gonna push in from. Yeah, let's have them form a square. What is it? 5? Now, where do I want these guys? That's the question. I'll probably just have them right here. And then have my... Oh no. Fuck. Oh. Alright. That's good. Ah. There we go. I need both of them in a really good spot. I know for a fact they're going to be coming from right there. So let's probably going to put them right here. Yeah, they're going to stop the second they're in range, so I need to back them up a little bit. Alright, let's have them in loose formation. Okay, so when you're in fire volley, your archers will eventually run out of arrows. So you either need to move up to pick up more arrows, or you need a second division to cover your ass. And these will eventually just be melee. So that's the idea behind here. I might not even need to do that. The odds are heavily in our favor right here, so we'll have to see what the enemy does. I'm very curious, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see here. Also, I am a console player. I'm not used to PC. I've actually never played PC Bannerlord. This is kind of like the first time for me. and I'm not really used to I'm very much an F1, F3 kind of person. Like, I've never done tactics in my life, so I've only ever done it a handful of times, and this is kind of like just experimenting to see what I can get. It's really not that hard from what I've gathered. It's just a matter of how well can you form a kill box. And you essentially need to force the AI into your kill box. That's like the easiest way to describe this. If you overcomplicate it and think like, "Oh, protect the left flank. You need to have a second division cover the rear." Like, it's not going to be nearly as, like, if you're role playing this, yeah, I'm sure it's a blast. Like, Tactical Enlightenment loves doing that kind of stuff. I just kind of like to think about this as like, how well can I get these guys in a kill box? So this is what they do. The second they're in range, they try to get in volley fire. They will not advance unless you back up, or you die, or you run out of arrows. As you can see, they already got first blood. That's fine. This is what the first stage of combat looks like. It's just volley fire. Oh, they got somebody. Alright, so I'm probably going to have my second division move, like, I forgot I had horse archers. Oh, he died. Okay. Let's get my sixth. I'm going to have them mount right here on this hill. And what that's going to do is create super concentrated fire. Because these guys can't hardly hit anything right here. Yeah, let's have the fifth hold fire, because they're just kind of wasting their arrows right here. How do you do that? F4. They're gonna get shot just a tad bit, but now they have line of sight. So I'm getting a lot more kills. And something the AI likes to do is, if they die too much, they will move positions. So oh, that's very satisfying. After a while, they're getting hit from no, they're just getting hit from one flank. Or two. I think I told them to hold fire, right? I guess they're still firing. Alright, that works to my favor. They're getting hit from two positions. So it's constant fire from two sides. They have no way to defend. And because they're so dipshit, they're just going to stand there. Yep. And then they're going to try to charge or advance. And this is what we want. We want them to fucking ram right into us. The faster they ram us, the more kills we're going to rack. I really don't care about you guys, sorry. It's unfortunate, I know. Alright. So you need your archers to have perfect 20/20 vision. They cannot block, or you cannot block their line of sight. So you need a little bit of leeway for them to shoot. inevitably there are going to be a bunch of people that just kind of ram right into your archers. That's normal. Yeah, look at that. They have no way to defend. Then, like, buffoons are gonna try to rush these guys. Alright, there comes the Cav division. Yep. Yep, good luck, buddy. Alright, then we're going to position our second division into a better line of sight so they can shoot right at them. We already have a second division ramming their ass with arrows, so we have a little bit of time to figure out a game plan. And once they're in position, they're going to wipe out these remaining troops right here. Yep. And look at that kill ratio. That means it's working. Oh, that's so beautiful. Stupid ass cav. And then they're going to try to charge with their cav units. Little do they know, they're just going to get a fucking face full of arrows. Yep, yep. They're like, oh, this is a mistake. And then they're going to try to run away. And they don't have a choice but to either run away or come down this hillside. Like, it's their only option. And if they try to charge, well, they're gonna get met with like 50 to 100 Battanian Fiend champions. So good luck with that. Now we could charge, but we still got like 500 more troops to go. So we gotta wait for their reinforcements to arrive. And oh, there goes another one of my captains. We gotta wait for their oh, they routed. Oh shit. Okay. F1, F3, I guess. Fucking 0. I guess that was it. Damn. All right. Well, that was a little underwhelming, but as you can see, um this go subscribe to Tactical Enlightenment. That dude is like a godsend to this game. If you don't know how to play, I very much recommend you check him out. He actually teaches you how to play. Um, if it wasn't for him, like I am very much an F1, F3 kind of person, so like if this was if I did that, I would totally show you, but it wouldn't go to my favor. I would have definitely lost. And I just went through a battle just before this. I was actually besieging a castle, and it was a 2-to-1 ratio. They were double my size, and I still came out on top on this. So this just goes to show you the power of shield wall, square, and fire volley. And just make sure to get all of your troops either out of your enemy's fire range or in a position where your archers can fire at them. That's really all you need. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Just wanted to give a shout out.